Morning everyone, I hope you had good weekends. I just thought I would check in and say thank you for persevering with my incessant promotions of Elf in the Delph, this new zine, which is limited to 100 copies. Just sketching up a couple of new ones this morning. This one is for an old college friend of mine, Tim. Tim Needham. He's a wicked tattooist. He's kind of adapted over the years his creativity. And as I mentioned, I'm personalising every one of these copies, which is lovely. You reconnect with people. You know, there's been a lot of people I've met over the years, whether it's at events or I just signed one for a guy called David Longshaw. You should check him out, Longshaw Ward. He and his wife Kirsty do a brilliant fashion design brand, and we ended up at the same event in Hong Kong, randomly enough, and met there. And David's not too far from Manchester, from Cheshire originally, I believe. And we also ended up at an event in Minsk in Belarus. So that was pretty fun. And he bought a book. So it's awesome when that happens. It's like I said, that's the fun. These are kind of punkish. They're very lo-fi, and that was always the plan, to kind of personalise, keep them scarce, keep them special. And as I mentioned, just a little elf going on in every one. So I thought I'd give you a little live drawing on that this morning. Anyway, I hope you're all good. Thank you for putting up with it all. As an indie author, it's kind of, you know, you get a bit sick of your own voice sometimes, I think, and you have to keep coming up with ways to keep the marketing of these things interesting, which is quite tricky. I was contacted by a guy called Jay the Author, who was into my stuff recently. Go and check him out on socials. He's on quite a good presence on Instagram. He does a lot of street writing, so quite spontaneous stuff that's up in the public realm, which is really interesting. And Jay got in touch and he bought a copy of the zine and said he was really into the stuff, which is lovely when that happens. But more importantly, Jay really kind of curates his Instagram really quite interestingly, and he introduced me to a few other writers who are doing so way better than I am, if I'm honest. I tend to lean on my artwork skills a lot, but there are ways that I'm picking up on now where it could just diversify the way I'm shouting about this stuff a little bit more, so I don't have to bore you lot too much with all my stuff. But all that said, it's been well received. It's been pretty cool. There's I think there's just shy of 30 of the 100 copies remaining. So if you do want one, I would grab one sooner rather than later, because this one is on course to sell out, which is lovely. So thank you to everybody who's supported me and done that. And like I said, it's one single short story about what happens to a rural community when one of these beloved elves washes up in the local Delph area and the canal, and it's you know, there's underlying themes. I posted a review last week by Lisa from Albisat Reading, which is a wicked book blog, and she picked up on some of the kind of political and societal themes in there, which is not uncommon in my work. So there you go. Anyway, enough said. Have a lovely week, everyone, and if you want your copy, grab one now. It'll be personalised, much like Tim's here. And look forward to catching up with you all and hearing some thoughts soon. Thank you to everybody who sent feedback. Please do keep doing that at Ben Talon on social media. And if you want your copy, head over to bentalonwriter.com/shop now and pick it up. There's also a few lovely Christmas bundle deals with my other books, Champagne and Wax Crayons there, and Your Mum, which I don't have a copy of to hand. Oh yeah, I do. There we go. There we go. There's the three. So enjoy your week, guys. Nice one.